Hi, my name is Hsiung, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use GarageBand on the iPad. So first, I'm going to open up GarageBand, and as you can see, I've already had a song open. So I'm just going to exit out of that, and I'm going to press the plus button on the top left corner and open a new song. Alright, so right off the bat, you see that there are different instruments. So there's strings, there's bass, guitar, world instruments, drummer, external, keyboard, drums, amp, and audio recorder. So first up, we have audio recorder. So right here, you see that there's you can use the microphone to record your voice or any sound. So on the bottom, you see that there's voice and instrument. So basically, all you have to do is just play or sing or record your voice into GarageBand. So I'm just gonna press OK here, and you can see that you have different options when you record what you want to say. So like, for example, I can do all these different types of variations in my voice. Alright, so next we have strings. So as you can see, there's different things on the bottom too. There's smart strings, notes, and scales. So we're gonna start with smart strings first. So as you can see, there's different instruments on the top, different notes on the bottom, and on the top right-hand corner, you see that there's the autoplay. So what autoplay does, it allows you to play it allows you to play the notes without actually knowing how to play the instrument. So you can see that I'm on autoplay 3 right now, and I'm actually gonna play the C note right now, and this is how it turns out. So right now I can autoplay 4, so you see a difference. So now that you've heard the different autoplays, there's actually different variations that you can choose from. There's cinematic, modern, pop, and romantic. So let's hear some modern. Alright, so now it's modern, and now I'm going to change it to romantic. Pop, sorry. And now romantic. Alright, so that basically concludes the autoplay part of this. Now we're going to go on to notes. So notes actually allows you to play the instrument that you choose. So I play viola, so I'm going to just like, I know how to play, like I can just play it on the iPad. So let me show you. And basically I can just like press random parts of the string and it will play by itself. And the scales part basically shows you where to press to play its scale. So right now, as you can see, it's on major. So I can just press notes and it will play by itself. So like if I were to play a chromatic, that would be how it sounds. And then you can change the scale type to like, for example, minor or like harmonic minor. And it shows you where to play. Alright, so that basically concludes the string portion. Now we're going to move on to bass. So basically bass is the same thing. It has smart bass, notes, and scales. So first we're going to take a look at smart. Okay. So basically there's the same thing, the same setup. There's the autoplay, and then you can just choose different instruments. And then, so like there's the upright bass, and then you can just play it and begin. It's basically the exact same thing as the strings. Now let's move on to notes. So again, you see that it's basically the same setup as the strings, and you can just play different notes. And moving on to the scales. So again, it's basically the same setup. It shows you where to play, and you can like change different instruments as well. Right, so now it's in Liverpool. And again, there's the part where you can change the scale type. Now moving on to guitar, same thing. There's a smart guitar, notes, and scales. So essentially, it's the exact same thing. And then you can see here that there's the different instruments, and then there's autoplay 2, autoplay 3, and 4, 1, same thing. So this is autoplay 4 on acoustic. And then in the classic clean, there are different like things that you can do with the guitar. So like you have like heavenly chorus and like blue echo. And now let's move on to the scales. So you basically see that it's the exact same thing as it's the exact same setup. Now moving on to the world instruments, there's 2 instruments included. There's the pipa and erhu. So basically it's the exact same thing. You can just play the notes, or you can have the chords, which is the autoplay. So if I were to just put it to autoplay, that's basically autoplay 3. And then erhu is, again, it's the exact same thing. You can put it to notes, or you can put it to the chords, and then have the autoplay as well. Let's listen to some of it. Next, we are going to be going to the drummers. So there's 2 drummers that are included. There's the acoustic and electronic drummer. So you see here that you can just like change the different types of instruments that he plays, or like the different type of styles, and those are the styles basically there. And then you can change like how loud you want the different how much, like how complex you want the different things to be. And then next is the electronic, basically the same thing. There's different styles, and then you can also change the volume or the complexity of it too. Next, we are going to be going to external. External basically allows you to play in attach the iPad into like an instrument to play. So keyboard basically is the exact same thing. Now let's go to smart keyboard. So basically right now you see like these different instruments you can play from, all these different instruments and that you can choose from. And you can also rename the instruments as well. So like right now it's in grand piano. If I want to change it, I can change it. And obviously there's still autoplay. You can play chords. You can play different notes with the chords. You can play different notes together, either way. And you can also adjust the octave of it. So if you want to go up or down, either way. And then there's the sustain and other things as well. And then there's the thing that I can't pronounce. It's basically the exact same thing. It's just you have like different features in it. And then there's the autoplay as well. Moving on, there's the drums. Because the drums have the smart drum, acoustic drum, and electronic drums. So let's take a look at smart drums. So what smart drums are, basically allow you to like put in, insert like instruments into the section that you want. So I'm gonna put the kick into loud, the snare into complex, the claps into loud complex, the cymbals into the middle, the shaker in the simple loud, and then the hi-hats in the complex quiet. So as you can see, there's like different variations that you can have. And then there's a dice at the bottom left corner. It allows you to change the combinations. You can also change the different instruments as well. So as you can see here, the classical studio kit has different instruments, like there's all those different things. So now we're moving on to acoustic drums. So basically what this does is it allows you to have the instrument by itself. So like you can play on the instrument like you actually have a drum set. So basically the electric drums, the acoustic drums and the electronic drums are basically the exact same thing. So like you can see that you can play like the hi-hats, you can play all of those things. And the drum machines are basically the electronic ones. You can basically press whatever button you want and it will make the sound. As you can see here, those are the names of the instruments. Now moving on to the amp. So basically what the amp is basically you plug in the guitar or like any other instrument and you can alternate the voice sound. So like for example, you can have like all those different things there. Alright, so now let's go back to the audio recorder is basically just like the voice, and let's go back to the strings. So let's actually record something. So we're gonna go to we're gonna go to the autoplay and we're gonna actually record something. So on the top right corner you see that there's the modern, sorry. And then the top right corner you see that there's a plus sign. So that basically allows you to add the sections into it. So right now each section is 8 bars. So you can duplicate or add it. So if you want to duplicate it, it's basically if you really like section A and you want to duplicate it and you want to repeat it, then you just press duplicate. Or you can just press add, either way it works. So add section C, D. Alright, so now as you can see that I'm only recording for section D because I've only selected section D. But what if I want to select all the sections? All I have to do is press all selections and I can record all the sections at the same time. So I don't have to do it individually. So if I were to record, it would give me a countdown. Alright, so now let's take a look at the editing portion. So as you can see, we have the two drummer sets already in there, and when we pull it out, it allows you to see the volume. You can mute an instrument, or you can listen to headphones. So right now, if I want to just listen to the Kyle one, and I can just put in headphones, or I can mute the other two. And if I want to change the volume of Leia's, I can just adjust it. If I want to make it super loud, I want to make the modern music super loud, I can make it super loud, super soft, either way. So now I have finished the song. Let's see how it turned out. Thank you for watching.